and it's an open letter to the universe. I'm going to share this first with the global Bushido. So, I sometimes share my daily journal thoughts on video for three reasons. One is to ask for help from members of Life Bushido and my Bushido family. Two, to find people who are passionate about an idea that I toss out and to reach out to encourage them or encourage you to call me and reach out to discuss it. And three, by stating my definite purpose and my goals and ideas to the universe, I believe that it encourages serendipity to happen. So, if something rings your bell, please reach out and connect me to people or connect me to yourself. Each of these items could by itself be a business or a social impact project, and I'm looking for collaborators. So we're going to go through 10 things, and then at the end, I'm going to tell you the secret code word for this video. And if you text it to me and ask me what's my prize, you're going to get a prize. Seriously, up to the first 100 people. So the first idea is Bushido Walk. Bushido Walk is two people going on a walk with each other for 1 hour to get to know each other and to help each other, okay? The cool part is you don't have to be in person. You could be on opposite ends of the earth. We've had people in Switzerland go on a walk with someone in Peru, someone in Los Angeles go on a walk with somebody in India. We will match you up with someone who you think you'll enjoy meeting for a Bushido walk. You schedule a time, you walk outside, it's audio, not video. You walk, you share what you're looking at a little bit, and you spend a half hour on one person talking about them and a half hour on the other talking about them. Imagine for college Bushido, how cool would this be for people who are freshmen at a college to get to know each other? Imagine if we matched up freshmen and they went on Bushido walks together, or they all gathered at a certain statue in the quad at 8 a.m. in the morning, and instead of sleeping in, there's like 8 people there. They pair up into partners and go on an hour Bushido walk. How cool is that? So do you want to go on a virtual Bushido walk for an hour outside with someone who is a total stranger from around the world, but they also want to live life boldly? Number 2, Bushido Coffee. We have different Bushido gatherings. Life Bushido 15 years ago published a book called Coffee Stories, and then I went to India with my daughter and published a book called India Coffee Stories. Look up Amazon on Life Bushido for more. So we have Bushido gatherings both virtually and in person. Virtually, our Bushido coffees are typically weekdays, 12 to 1, and we have in real life sessions in Washington, D.C. But we are ready. If you want to help organize, we'll give you the resources and we'll help find people in your city to organize a Bushido coffee at your college campus or in your city or anywhere in the world. 3, Ask Shido. People, questions, answers. Ask Shido is a business idea that I believe by itself could be $100 million company. Follow me. Think of Quora, think of Reddit, think of Help Each Other, think of user-generated content, think of the old-fashioned Woot, W-O-O-T, think of Be Real, think of you only get to do it once a day, you can only do it for 1 minute or 3 minutes, and you move on. Imagine answering 3 questions daily in 1 minute with hundreds or thousands of other people around the world. What could we do with that? Imagine you were able to invite, once you answer a certain number of questions, you were able to invite someone else into the group. Imagine if you were able to match up people for Bushido coffees or Bushido walks based upon OptiMatch and how we think that they should actually meet each other, which is a startup by Jennifer Hill. Number 4, PTA moms, mom MBAs, type A moms. I'm looking for moms who are empty nesters or almost empty nesters who either ran the PTA or was the behind the scenes person who ran the PTA, or moms who did an MBA, but they've got all that MBA stuff inside of them and they haven't had an outlet and they want to do something with it, or type A moms. Type A moms who have everything scheduled and they have all their kids' friends scheduled and they have their husbands scheduled and everything in life is scheduled, right? But they want more. They want either to make money in a business or they want to have social impact. They want to focus on their unique talent. I'm looking for 3 moms like that to work with me as a triangle team to help grow Life Bushido. I'm looking for project managers, middle or high level, to work with me directly. Please find them for me. Number 5, wisdom for elders. So the whole idea is help each other, right? So let me give you an example. Life Bushido is intergenerational. It's going to be people from age 20 to 80 roughly. There will be people who will be younger than 20. There'll be people who are older than 80. The 20-year-olds, right? The 20-year-olds will be the college Bushido gang. The middle-aged people are in the middle, and the more senior people, wisdom elders, retired, etc., are another. Let me give you an example. Imagine a woman who's 70 years old, awesome, fantastic person, warm, loving, caring, insightful. She has 1 son and she has 0 daughters. Now imagine 3 women in college, sophomore, junior year, kind of middle struggling, age 20ish or so. They either have no mother, unfortunately, their mother may have passed away, or their relationship with their mother is such that it's not so good. Can you imagine that? Maybe 1/3 of girls in their 20s have a relationship with their mom that maybe isn't so good. So imagine if we can connect them as a mini Bushido family type thing. And over time, the woman in her 70s becomes friends and mentors the daughters, the women in their 20s. Number 6, so halftime. How is Bushido? Bushido's great. There's actually 3 humans who are watching this right now. If you post a question or a comment about something I'm talking about, I may reflect on it. So you're probably looking at like, what's this boomer dad rambling about? So the next is something which is a huge business by itself, Health Bushido. So imagine that people have gym memberships, right? Maybe it's $50 a month, $100 a month, $150 a month, or they don't have gym memberships. But what sort of a membership do you have for all aspects of your health? So imagine Health Bushido is for your mental energy, your physical energy, and your emotional energy, because your health is a combination of your mental health, your physical health, and your emotional, your heart and soul health, and your relationships, correct? So, question, do you want to be healthier? Are you willing to spend $1 a month and 1% of your life for 100 days to try Health Bushido? That's the way it works. We've had over 100 people try it. It works well. So Bushido, somebody's asking, is Bushido rap a German rapper? Yes, Bushido is a German rapper. Life Bushido is a life network of people helping each other to live life boldly and prove anything is possible. The word Bushido is from the Japanese samurai code of ethics. Google it. So imagine that for Health Bushido, everybody decides whether they're going to focus, let's say, on their mental energy, maybe mindfulness, prayer, meditation, or physical energy. Maybe they're going for a walk for the first time for 10 minutes or doing strength training or something like that. Or emotional energy. Maybe they're writing gratitude statements in a journal or doing love touches to 3 people in their life every day. Does that make sense? And then those people are organized into circles, a Life Bushido circle of 6 to 9 people, and they check in daily, basically for 10 minutes. They post 1 or 2 minutes of what they did, and they listen to everybody else for encouragement. Next one, number 7, Morning Bushido. So what we've done is we've created probably 20 or 30 systems in Life Bushido to help people with their life, and the system only takes 10 minutes to do an exercise. So imagine your Morning Bushido is you're doing a 10-minute exercise that almost always involves writing something down, journaling something like a list of 10 of these or 10 of these or 10 things that you're procrastinating on, 10 people who you haven't reached out to that you want to reach out to in the next week, 10 bucket list places that you want to go to in your life, right? 10 things that you can do to increase your happiness, etc., etc. So that's called Morning Bushido. And what about if we had set times of the day, 7, 8, 9 a.m., and someone kind of managed it, and we had a Zoom call where we're kind of doing co-journaling or body doubling. So you join the Zoom call at like 8 a.m. and you just, in one word, say how you're feeling right now. And that's the first 5 minutes. And then everybody journals for 10 minutes. And at that point, at 8:15, you either log off or you spend another 15 minutes and we go around the room and everybody has 1 or 2 minutes to share anything that came up for them. And then whoever showed up on that call, wherever they are in the world, those 10 people are connected in a WhatsApp chat or Marco Polo video so they can reach out and touch each other if they want to. Okay, we're approaching 10 minutes now. So, number 8, here's where I need your help. So, listen to this. Life Bushido is a life network. Okay? What's a life network? You've never heard of a life network. Have you ever heard of a life network? No. You've heard of a social network. You've heard of a business network, right? You've heard of social media. You've never heard of a life network. So, would you like to be in a life network? Yeah. Okay. What would it be? Okay. You define it. That's part of Life Bushido. The criteria is to be in our life network, you have to want to live life boldly, help other people, help each other, and believe that anything is possible. If you say yes to those 3 things, then you can try Life Bushido with us. So it's like if you had a life network, who would be in it, right? Why would you be in it? What would you do? How much time would you spend per week or per month in it? What would be the ideal life network? Think right now, you've got your friends, family, you've got your Bushido family, which by the way is the 27 people you spend the most time with in your life, correct? And then you've got different small groups you're involved in. You may be 15-year-olds and you may be in a soccer thing or a club in college, or you may be in a church or a synagogue or a mosque or a temple. You may be in a adult kickball league. You may be in a guy's poker night. You may be in a travel club, a ski club. Do you see what I mean? We've all got mixtures of things, but imagine if there was something comprehensive and overall in addition to those things. Number 9, Bushido help. I believe that the purpose of all of us is to help each other. And we're social animals, right? We have to be connected to other people to survive. The whole purpose is to help each other. Help each other do what? On that point, we all differ. I think it's to live life boldly, become more of who you are, discover your unique talent and your purpose in the world, which I call your Bushido, and go for it along with a group of great people. So Bushido help is the idea of taking time every single day to freely help someone else in the world. You may not know them. You may be just helping to build the system for people to help each other. So how many people do you want to help? Do you want to help one person? Meaning right now you can just help yourself, you're so sort of in survival mode. Or do you want to help 10 people or 100 people or 1,000 people? And is that in the next day or in your lifetime? Think about it. What's your answer? The next is, starting now, how much time do you want to spend per day to help someone else, and in that network they'll help you? Do you want to spend 1 minute, 10 minutes, 30 minutes, 1 hour a day? My suggestion is that you start with 10 minutes a day, 1% of your life, to try it with Life Bushido, to voluntarily, for free, help someone else within the Life Bushido network, and in turn, they'll help someone else, and that person may help you at some point. And number 10 is a fun topic. It's actually called loneliness. I bought a book called Project Unlonely, and part of the purpose of Life Bushido is to address a little bit the loneliness epidemic. I'm not sure if I'd like to use the word loneliness because it obviously has negative connotations, but I have a pretty rich social life, but I'm lonely at times. There's different ways that I'm lonely. There's different types of loneliness. So one of the questions I have for you, the 3 people who are online watching, is, first of all, those people who are watching, if you're watching live, then go ahead and pose a question for me and I'll answer it as we wrap up. But the issue is, what % of people your age do you think feel lonely often enough that they'd like to improve that aspect of their life? Does that make sense? I have no idea. I wonder what your guess is. I think it may be 20 to 50% of people, but I'm not sure. And the next question is for yourself, if you feel that you want to spend more time with people, what type of people do you want to spend time with and what do you want to do? And is it virtual or in person? That's part of what we're playing with Life Bushido. So the way we help each other to experience anything is possible, right? And live life boldly is to get those defined and to do it. So, record long video. I don't know whether anyone in the world will ever listen to this point, but if you do, the secret code word is zebra. Text that to me or DM me WhatsApp 202-297-2393 and say zebra and then say, Steve, what's my prize? And at that point, I'm going to text you a little bit back and forth to decide what your prize will be. So remember, anything is possible. Live life boldly. Thanks for listening.